welcome to another unboxing video for Cineworld. I'm calling this one October opening. All the packages have arrived over the last 6 weeks, and although a couple of them are partially open, the rest I haven't opened yet, and they're all on a computer theme. This one looks slightly different, but we'll start at the top and work our way down with this little package, which I know is from Bitmap Soft. Hopefully you'll have seen the other Bitmap Soft video on the Cineworld channel by now. If not, check it out. When I opened their recent releases, including Million Molly, Luma and so on. And this will be the last of the current collection. Bricks Revenge has since been released, but this is Old Towers by Retro Souls team. So that flare from the light there. That's the spine. It's the back of the tape, a lovely pink cassette. Manufactured in the United Kingdom by Bitmap Soft and is used under license to the original programmer and designer. So of course you can get that free online, but this is the nicely packaged version from Bitmap Soft. So next up is this flat package, which arrived this week. And it's a new C64 game. Again, it's a free download. I decided to pay for the boxed release. And so we have Brain Bricks by Demaison and Jurion and Zahar. And there's all that in there. Hi Merman, have fun on my game. The stickers are suitable for outdoors. Greetings Demaison, and I do love the Commodore notepaper there. So as you can see, there's some stickers in the back there. So Brain Bricks is a nice little puzzle game using Petski graphics. You're showing a pattern of the bricks on screen in colours, and you then sort of remember the colours and repeat the pattern. So it's nice to have the physical version of that. We'll leave that one till last. Next up is another physical version of the free download. We've got a very sticky envelope here, so I'm going to use the scissors to get into this one carefully. And this one has come from the USA. You see it's been nicely packaged. Plenty of protection for the disc inside. Double wrap as well as the card here. So I'll go into the back of the bubble wrap. And this is Trolley Follies. You may have seen and downloaded this game over a year ago. And the programmers decided to go make a small number of physical copies. I can open. So Trolley Follies 2019 to 2020 Black Castle software. And I've got a cute little disc sleeve there. Wanted trolley conductors ever dream of driving a train? Well, now you can do it for a living for the trolley vision of the convoluted railway company. Pick up passengers, deliver them to their destinations in a safe and timely manner, and move on to the next neighbourhood. Once you become an expert, build your own with the included level editor. So this is a game I had a lot of fun with. And you can see we've got a printed manual as well here, which is a really nice touch. Game version 1.3 and may be applicable to later versions, so there's a possibility of an update. So it goes through in the instructions here how to play, how to use the level editor, building a good level, and there's even some nice printed maps here of the built-in levels, which can come in handy when you're trying to work out which colour is where. So as you can see from the screens here, the basic idea is you pick up a passenger, they show you what colour station they want to go to, You have to change the points at the junctions to steer the trolley car there, but you have to do it quickly or they will start to frown. So that's nice to get hold of the physical edition there, and that was actually purchased through eBay. So that's a nice game, and so we're left here with 2 packages from Cytronic Binary Zone, Jason McKenzie. This is a rather special one for me. It's the Barnsley Badger C64 soundtracks by myself with bonus tracks, and you can see it's presented like all the Binary Zone CDs now, with the little strip on the side, and you can also see on the front there Sid Effects. Chris Willock is responsible for the recordings. Cytronic Software published Barnsley Badger, some pictures of the game there. So we've got 20 tracks. The Barnsley Badger intro, bead, Barnsley Badger title, and in-game. There's an unused game over track in the game. Then there are 3 additional tracks that were unused: Barnsley Badger Search, Barnsley Badger Stomp, and Barnsley Badger Long Death. You then got the tracks from Chaos Generator, the title tune called Retrotype, Chaos Generator in-game, which is called Track 3, and Chaos Generator Loader, Cafe au Lait. Next, my 2 tunes from Grid Picks by Carlton Handy, Below the Tower Software and RG CD, recently published Pycross game. So that's Grid Picks 1, Caged Bird, and Grid Picks 2, Bonus Bit, Exploding Fish title, Squeezebox Edit, Exploding Fish Game Over and High Score tune, Exploding Fish in-game tune 1, Hubbard and Squeak edit, Exploding Fish in-game 2, Lost Hubbard edit, Exploding Fish Get Ready, Exploding Fish Showdown, and then finally my music from 8-Bit Slicks, the C64 version Speednik, and the Atari 8-Bit version of that same track, which was my first ever piece of music composed on Atari 8-Bit. So that's a pretty cool CD, and I enjoyed selecting tracks for that. So next we have another big package from Jason at Cytronic, and this should be a game I helped test. So we go in the side here, we've got the poster and the map. Just knock the tripod there. So this is the Isle of Cursed Prophet, and I spent many hours exploring the island. I'll just let you into a little secret of the game here. Near the start, you want to find the key and get up to these 2 towers here for a couple of useful objects, and then search the grass near the top here once you have the side for something else that's really useful. So then in here should be lots of packing peanuts, the usual leaflet, so that's the Isle of Cursed Prophet leaflet, Lord Dragon's Power, which I've also opened recently for Seymour, and we'll go into the box. This is the collector's edition, and these collector's editions from Cytronic are beautifully put together. So Cytronic Icon 64, side art, and you notice some runes on the thing. There's some, we'll come back to that in a sec. So with the death of his young wife to influenza, Oliver Taylor spent several years since searching, desperately trying to find a way to bring his beloved Madeline back from the dead, studying ancient manuscripts and scrolls for answers, seeking out anyone that can help him. Just as all at last the great book of the dead, the tome of ancient spells and dark arts, finally finds its way into his hands. The Necronomicon, bound in human skin and written in the blood of 1,000 dead. With its knowledge of reanimation study, Oliver heads to the place of reincarnation, the one place on one night of the year his wish could possibly come true, to bring his wife back from the other side. So, beautiful artwork on the cover by Trevor Story, the game designer and artist. It always reminds me of the classic Commodore game Spirit of the Stones, which is inspired by a book and a real treasure hunt on the Isle of Wight. Cytronic cover card, art card, which also acts as a quick items and objects guide, very handy. Come back to the manual. New Cytronic enamel badge, Isle of Curse Profits badge, Isle of Curse Profits disc there, beautiful full colour disc sleeve, taking care of your. This is a new insert, you see it holds the disc in place. So the manual itself, I love these sepia pages, learning instructions, credits, code, action bulkers, art and design, Trevor Story, music, Jason Page and Saul Cross. Great to see Jason Page back on the C64. Published in 2020 by Cytronic. Testers Vinnie Meyer and Alfie, Trevor Story, Andrew Fisher and Louis Dimofsky. So, repeats more of the story and the history of the island, so off the northeast coast of England. Controls and the score panel. Items and objects. The Diary of Henry Gray, the Marsden family, 1940, so it's more of the history of the island. The Whispering Woods. Strange animal behaviour. The Stone of Prophets and Stone Circles, that's key to the game. Reanimation, Island Mounds. Waterfalls, Crop Formations, The White Man of Saltwell. The Watcher's Sonnet. So, as you can see, there's runes here. If you take the time to translate there's lots of hints. So another beautiful package from Cytronic there. And it's a great game too. So last but not least, on a very different subject, we have a very impressive looking dinosaur, artwork by Oliver Frey for my Kickstarter backers edition of From Bedrooms to Billions, The PlayStation Revolution, a film by Anthony and Nicola Caulfield. So this is a Blu-ray of the documentary film. It was an amazing time as a game creator and as a games player. That first PlayStation took so many of the limitations that we'd had in the past. It was a revolution. Mark Cerny, the chief architect of the PlayStation 4 and 5. So an independent documentary feature film that uncovers the incredible story behind the creation of the Sony PlayStation. An essential watch for anyone interested in video games and the history of the biggest entertainment industry on Earth. What investigates why Sony decided to enter the video game business, dominated by Nintendo and Sega at the time, produced their own hardware, made and published fantastic games. There's been some fascinating clips and previews featuring interviews with the people behind the console and some of the most legendary video game designers responsible for such hits as Tomb Raider, Wipeout, God of War, Metal Gear Solid, Resident Evil, Gran Turismo, Tekken, Driver, Crash Bandicoot, Shadow of the Colossus, Ridge Racer, Ratchet and Grand Theft Auto 3, Oddworld, Jak and Daxter and many others. Third in the series, the original From Bedrooms to Billions, was about the UK games industry. From Bedrooms to Billions, the Amiga years, followed on with 16-bit, and this now takes us into 32-bit. And unfortunately at the moment I don't have a Blu-ray player, so I've not been able to watch this yet, but I look forward to it in due course. So, to bring the items back into view here, hope you enjoyed this unboxing video. There'll be links to all these items in the description. And I hope you continue to watch and subscribe to the Scene World channel, where you'll find more videos on news, reviews, unboxings and interviews.